Alright, and we're back. Now I'm going to start working on getting these rivets out of this upper ball joint. I got my die grinder and safety glasses. What I'm going to do is make like a plus. I'm going to grind a plus into the top of these 3 rivets here. And then once I'm done with that, I'll get the chisel and chisel them out. So here we go. Sometimes you gotta wait for your compressor to fill back up. I think my compressor is only a 26 gallon, I think. So these kind of tools aren't perfect for that. I need a bigger tank for these kind of tools, but they still work. It just takes a little bit more time, for the most part. I think I heard the wifey. I'll be right back. Alright, well, the wifey came home from work. I said hi to her. I already cut the pluses in these top 3 rivets. Now it's just a matter of getting them chiseled out. There we go. Now, take this bolt out and see about getting this ball joint separated from the control arm. On the other side, I had to drill them out. But I'm going to try to pry it off first before I start drilling. Or you can switch out the tips for this and put the pointed one on there. I don't know what it's called, the pointy thing. see if I can get it out without drilling them. On the other side, I think I over drilled the holes. And you don't want to do that. Let's see if I can get away without drilling this one. Like it. Well, looks like I'm gonna be drilling. At least I started a nice little pilot hole thingy there. I just gotta get the drill. A little bit. Nope. Looks like we're drilling. Scraping out some of that dirt right now. Dirt, dirty dirt. Or, you know what I could do? Where'd this come from? Socket small enough, I could take this thing off and just hammer it out. Or since I'm replacing it anyway, nope. Let me get the drill. Man, I made a mess with the grease. All that grease just squirted out. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take off this control arm, and then I'll put the control arm in the vise and then drill it, because the drilling will be a lot easier. And I'm taking the arm off anyway, so I may as well do that. Now, which sockets did I need? 18s. I think this was one of them. Yep. One. And the other one, that one. So I got two of these. Where? Let's see. What? No, I don't think my impacts are going to get into there. So wrench it is. 7/8 and 18, 13/16. They're almost the same. That one fits on there pretty good. This one fits. It might be kind of loose. And it's not that one. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, this one fits. What is that? That's a 13/16. And it's too long. Air ratchet. Now I can use the air ratchet. That fits. Which way is it going? Right way, yes. This air ratchet has a leak in it. Alright, so we got that. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, alright, what do I do with it? There's one. Oh, it's right there. And right direction. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see, let's get up there. It's almost. Socket's not deep enough. Let's try this way. And these aren't as tight as I thought they were anyway. So let's just go ahead and wrench them off. Look at that. That one's almost fingered already. Yep. There we go. Okay, that's off. This is the screwdriver. Screwdriver. What do I do with the little pry bar? Well, pliers. How about a little hammer? Works. Kinda. There we go. Got the washer off. This out of the way. Washer, nut. Alright, well that one's off. Let's go ahead and this one. That's off. Set this one. And this one comes right out. That. Put these back together. How's that look? Booyah! What did I do with it? There it is. Put these back together. And voila! Alright, here we go. For the time being. Now, I gotta clean this off and paint it anyway, so I'm gonna leave these bolts out. And these, they're the same bolts, so I'm guessing it doesn't matter which one goes where. As long as you stick from the inside. According to the manual, these bolts have to go in from the inside out with the tabs in the up position, as far as I can tell from the manual. But with this truck though, I don't think you can really see it very well. With this truck, you can't adjust the camber on this. It has the cutout on one side of the mount that's oblong. It looks like it's adjustable, but the other side was never cut out, so it's not adjustable. The same with this one. Looking through the manual, they're not supposed to be adjustable. Unless it's some kind of extreme reason that the camber is really messed up. You have to cut out these holes to make the bolts adjustable. So they give you adjusting bolts for camber that's not adjustable. So kind of confusing, especially for the alignment guys when I took it to the alignment shop a year or two ago, because they were trying to adjust the camber and they couldn't adjust, it wouldn't move. They told me something was wrong, and I was like, it's not adjustable. So, oh well. Let's see, well that's the upper control arm. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out, off, stick this off to the side. I'll get back later with removing that ball joint and putting on the new one. For now, I'm just focusing on getting this stuff out of the way. And with that, I think I can work on removing the axle shaft. And get that axle shaft removed. Oh, which socket was it? I think it was this one. Yep. Here we go. Oh, the battery impact first. Still got juice? Yeah. Stick that in there. Comes right out. One. Okay. This one apparently doesn't want to come right out. Let's skip to another one. How about that one? That one works. 2. 3. 4. 5. And this is the difficult one apparently. 6. Alright, and it comes right out. 6 bolts. One axle shaft. Now, I just need to get this out. There we go. One axle shaft. Oh. I'll stick this back here. Apparently you have to take that off to get this lower control arm out. I didn't know that. I struggled with the lower control arm bolts for a while before I realized you have to take the axle shaft out. This bolt back here, I don't know how well you can see it. This lower control arm bolt back here comes out through here, so you gotta take that off. I thought there might be a way to avoid taking the axle shaft off, but apparently not. Alright, so that's that one. I guess now, what are we looking at now? 17 minutes? Alright, that's one more done. I think I'll stop this one here. Next time I will be working on getting that lower control arm out. And then we'll start doing the fun stuff, the bushings and the ball joints. So, until next time, I'll catch you later. Hey guys, welcome back. Let's see, I'm working on the lower ball joint now. I'm getting this sway bar link off. To do that, I need to jack this up a tad bit. Long way. But I thought maybe, did I? A block of wood, something? Well, I don't see it. Well, regardless, tighten that up. An easier way of getting this undone is to lift up the control arm a little bit to straighten out this linkage. Because right now this socket doesn't really fit up in there that good. So, lift up the control arm. Stick it out here towards the end. There we go. Jack that up a little bit. That's not snagging. Check that up. A little bit more. Straighten out that bolt. And that should be good. Now, once again, try using my air ratchet if it wants to work. Right direction, yep. Got a leak in it. This air ratchet was free, so it might be broken. I've only tried using it a couple times. Where's my wrench? Wrenchy, wrenchy, wrenchy. That looks like the right one. Alright, so get this up in there. Put this on here. That's the wrong way. No, I had it right the first time. Go. Let's see. Got your washer, your bolt. There's a bushing up in there that's still stuck. And that's going to take some coercing. Let's fit it in that hole. Yeah. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? This. shop. The tightness of that bushing that's under here is causing the bolt to come out further. So we can use that basically as thread holes for the bolt. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect, but it works a little bit. Now, get something. So you know the answer to this question is staring me right in the face. Let's just let this down. And it comes right out. Of course, now that bushing is up in there somewhere. Oh, there we go. Not very smart on my part. But anyway, so that goes in there. One of these goes on here. Wait, does it? No, it doesn't. One of these goes this way. That bushing that rolled over there goes on here. There's another one of these. So that bushing's nothing off it. There we go. Bushing's out. Oh, and that one's over there. I'll go get that in a minute. And yeah, it's not stuck. Alright, and with that, we are done with the link. These 6 axle shaft bolts. I will stick these back in here. Couple threads. I think I have a leak on my axle shaft seal. Yeah. I don't think that's too bad. In and out movement's not a huge deal. How much sideways movement? Got a little bit lateral movement. I think that's right, lateral, up and down. No, lateral would be in and out. The other movement, up and down, there's a little bit of play in there. Not much, but it's a little bit. It might be causing this seal to leak. Under here. And I'm not going to mess with that. Not just yet anyway. So, we're just about done with disassembly. Now I'm getting grease all over me. All I have left to do now is loosen up that torsion bar and start taking these 2 bolts out. And then this will be done and ready for cleaning. And that's still, this end is still pretty firm.